Hi everyone, David here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back for another video, or welcome if it's your first time. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Just got up, I've washed my hair, got a bit fluffy. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, not too bad, enjoying the spring. I went to Sayama City recently, which is in the south of Osaka Prefecture. I wanted to visit Sayama Ike, which is, it translates as Sayama Pond, but it's a lot larger than that makes it sound. It's more like a reservoir, I think. Apparently it's about 1400 years old, so it's a bit of a national treasure. Very nice place, nice big park to walk around, and lots of cherry blossoms there. I think I went there a little bit too late, although most of the cherry blossoms are just in full bloom now. It's very sunny and very windy, so I think they kind of got taken away too soon. But I'm not talking about cherry blossoms today. In fact, I'm not really making cherry blossom videos this year. They don't seem to do very well, so maybe another time. I'm going to be talking about food this time, which is a big deal in Osaka, because Osaka is a bit of a melting pot for all kinds of food from all over Japan. But it is famous for Konamon, which is basically flour-based food. There are three big Konamon dishes. I'm not totally sure if the third one is Konamon exactly, but three famous for Osaka foods anyway, whatever. I'm going to be talking my way through those. I'm going to show you them as well. I'm also going to show you three places in Osaka you can go to try them. Most of these foods are available all over Japan, but I picked out a few nice places for you. So yeah, appreciate that. So I'm going to narrate my way over that. But first, please like this video, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment. What Japanese food do you like? Have you tried any of these places? Do you have any recommendations? Also share this channel to all your foodie friends who love street food and whatnot. And what else? You can leave me a super thanks if you really love this video. That's a little one-time tip that can help me pay the bills. Yeah, I'll make some money from this channel, but at the moment it's just paying the bills for making the videos. Also, you can join one of the membership levels for extra contents, so please check that out. Okay, I'm going to stop chattering and hand over to myself, so see you on the other side. Okay, so let's get started at Shinsekai, our first stop, and you can see the iconic Tsutenkaku Tower in the background there. This area has a lot of Showa period nostalgia attached to it, and some interesting restaurants. There's a fish restaurant on the left there where you can catch your own fish. And you can also meet Billy Ken, the local god, rub his feet for luck. Otherwise, you can just enjoy the nightlife. Lots of interesting restaurants around here. You can get sushi, all sorts of things. There's Billy Ken over there. Yokozuna, just coming into view here. That's one of the largest kind of izakaya chains. You can also get takoyaki at the back there, or even okonomiyaki. There's this absurdly huge model in front of this restaurant. But I wasn't here for either of those. I decided to come for some Kushikatsu, famous from Shinsekai. And I went to Kushikatsu Daruma, currently blowing out the contrast on my camera with this happy chappy in front. So this is quite a big chain in Osaka. You find lots of branches of this. So inside, you can get some sauce there, the little squeezy bottle, some hand alcohol. I've got a mixed juice cocktail. And you can usually get some cabbage, which is a typical kind of starter menu thing. And that little tub there is full of sauce. We'll be using that in a moment when my kushikatsu turns up. I decided to just pick from the menu, so I've got 5 different ones here. I've got meat, I've got some cheese, I've got some lotus root in there. That's that strange one with the holes. And basically you take them while they're hot and you dip them in the sauce. It's just called sauce, there's no special name for it. Kushikatsu sauce. And just enjoy that as you like. Now I've half eaten one of these, so let's... Oh, what have I got there? So I've got the I'm not sure what that was. But don't dip it back in there. This is the only big rule about kushikatsu. Don't dip twice. And there's a huge menu. You can buy all sorts of different things. Meat, vegetables, fish, even sweets if you really want to. So definitely come to Shinsekai and enjoy the kushikatsu. That's my recommendation. Otherwise, just enjoy the neon nightlife. So let's move on to our second area now. This is Namba, and we're in Dotonbori here. Famous for its also for its neon lights, and also the Glico Man statue, which lights up at night. People like to pose in front of that. And I'm here to find some takoyaki, one of the most famous foods in Osaka. So there are lots of takoyaki shops around this main Dotonbori street. You can see, what's it called? Kukuru? I can't remember what it's called. And you can see them making it on the street. So you can have a wander around and see how the sausage is made. So takoyaki is a kind of flour-based dumpling with octopus in the middle of it. And they cook them in these kind of round, this is not one of the things, they cook them in these little round pans, and then they sort of swivel them around with these sticks. So you get these nice spherical dumplings. Usually get them in sets of about 6 or 8, and they're usually served with sauce and mayonnaise and all sorts of things. I decided to choose a restaurant. Here's Takomasa. So here we go, some model food in front of this. I don't think these were real ones, were they? Well, the guy wasn't making them outside anyway. So I decided to go inside and order their famous one. So as you can see, the dumplings have got mayonnaise and sauce on top. They've got chopped up spring onions. You can also get it with pickled ginger and what else do you call them? Katsuobushi, which is kind of bonito flakes. I'm trying to get my camera to focus in there. They're really hot as well, so it's a good idea to break them open. Don't just pick the octopus out, I just wanted to show you. But let them cool down, don't burn your mouth. I took my time, but I finally made it to the end of my plate. One more left. So definitely check out some takoyaki. If you go to another place around there, you can get some more portable street food. So I went to this one, Wanaka, and decided to get a takosenbei or takosen. So some takoyaki inside 2 kind of octopus flavoured rice crackers. Very portable, and this one had a second floor table, so you could look out and see the huge Don Quixote across the water. While you're in Namba, just a little extra, you might try some tsukigesho, and you can actually try some freshly made ones as well, little manju with some milky cream stuff inside, which is very nice. Now our final stop now, you might recognise this as Umeda. That's JR Osaka station over there with that nice big canopy. So here we are in Umeda. This is the northern hub of Osaka, so you'll definitely end up here at some point if you visit Osaka. There's a HEP 5 Ferris wheel in the back. So I came to the vicinity of Hankyu department store, and just opposite it you can see the Hankyu Grand building. There are some nice restaurants towards the top floors. So I was going to the Solaniwa dining area. I can't remember where this one was. I think this is on the 29th floor. This is Tsuruhashi Fugetsu. Tsuruhashi is another area in Osaka, but I decided to come to Umeda. They have a famous okonomiyaki chain, so that's their main thing. Okonomiyaki, you can see this kind of pancake style. I'll show you how that's made in a moment. You can get all different kinds. You can also get yakisoba, which is another famous food in Japan, especially in Kansai. And lots of other side dishes too, like tompeyaki, which is a kind of a rolled omelette. And again, quite a wide menu. You can get all different kinds of fillings and toppings. You can even get some wagyu ones if your wallet's nice and deep. Wagyu being the kind of fancy Japanese beef, like Kobe beef, for example. So I got here nice and early. I got seated at one of these little tables. There's a big teppan here, which is kind of iron hot plate. And what else have I got? I've got some seasonings here. I've got some green seaweed, some toothpicks, some salt. I've got some extra okonomiyaki sauce this time. Fugetsu's specialty. And recently, or at least since the pandemic, you order with a QR code. So you do that on your phone. There was an English option available and some other languages too. So the interesting thing about Fugetsu is the staff make the okonomiyaki on the table while you're there. So there we go, I'm mixing all the ingredients together. Lots of flour, egg and cabbage is the main base. I got one with pork and shrimp, I think. So they'll do that and they'll let you wait for a little while watching it cook. I decided to get an absolutely colossal cola here. It was good value for money, but it was a bit too much for me. I chose this particular place instead of Tsuruhashi itself because of the huge view, amazing view of Umeda. So you can see the skyline, very nice during the day, and probably even nicer at night. The staff came back to put some more katsuo bushi on top there. Those are the bonito flakes. And they'll give it a flip. So I'll put that on, take that over, and you've got to wait a little bit more. And eventually they'll flip that over one more time, and they'll add the sauces. You can decide which sauces you want, but I decided to have the typical mayonnaise on top, and then a layer of okonomiyaki sauce. This is the kind of classic version of okonomiyaki. Again, you can have all sorts of toppings. You can have chopped spring onions, you can have eggs on top, you can have cheesy ones. But after it was ready, I got this little kind of mini spatula to cut it up. There you go, just chop your way through it and serve it kind of slightly pizza style onto your little plate. A little bit difficult to cut through sometimes because of if you meet a bit of fried bacon, that's hard to cook, or hard to cut even. So there we go, mostly cabbage, so it's quite healthy, but lots of other nice things inside. I've got a fairly simple one this time, just to show you the standard version. So there we go. That's my lot. Thanks for watching. Okay, welcome back. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate that. So what did you think of the big three? So we had Kushikatsu, Takoyaki, Okonomiyaki. I hope that was interesting. They're delicious, and I always thought Japanese food was going to be very healthy and nice, but then I came to Osaka and there's a lot of high calorie, delicious food out there. Just to recap, because I know I went through that quite quickly. First of all, Kushikatsu. So this is kind of a flour-based batter. So you dip stuff on sticks in flour batter, and then you kind of roll it in sort of a coating, like not quite breadcrumbs. They're really like rough breadcrumbs. They call it panko here. So there's got a bit of texture to it. And then you just dip it in the hot oil, just like you're deep frying anything. There is a restaurant there's a restaurant chain, let's say, there's definitely one in Namba called Kushikatsu, I think it's called, where you can get the sticks yourself and dip them in the batter and cook them yourself on a little counter-based deep fryer. So that's kind of interesting. You pay for like all you can eat. So you just go and fill up your tray with lots of stuff, and then you go and cook it all. You need a bit of technique to cook it well, but yeah, I'd like to try that again. Maybe if I can get Daiki to join us, then we'll try that one day. Takoyaki, that's also flour-based batter, but this time they cook them in those little spherical or half spherical hot plate pan things. And you can put anything in them really. So usually takoyaki, tako is octopus, so you put a bit of octopus in there. And the toppings can be different as well. So you can have takoyaki sauce, mayonnaise, benishoga, which is pickled pink ginger. You can add katsuo bushi, which is those bonito flakes, kind of dried tuna flakes. And also aonori, which is the powdered seaweed. It's very nice. I usually get all of it. I'm not too keen on the benishoga, but the rest of it's good. And if you cook at them at home, you can have a takoyaki party. You can add different things to it. You can put cheese in there. You can trade the takoyaki, the octopus for chopped up sausage if you want to. You can put kimchi in it. All kinds of things you want to do. So that's kind of fun. Actually, I made a video a long time ago making fish and chips takoyaki. So please check that out if you're interested in that. Bit of fusion cooking. And then okonomiyaki, you pretty much saw that in detail. So you're mixing the batter with sliced cabbage and egg, I think. Yeah, egg. And you're mixing it up. You can put all sorts of things in it. You can put meat, you can put fish, you can put like shellfish in there. You can make vegetarian one, I suppose, if you want to. Although the flour's okay, but the egg might have some trouble there. I'm sure you can get gluten-free okonomiyaki somewhere. But you can customize that how you like. You saw the big menu. There's all kinds of things there. So yeah, fish and meat is the main one. And the toppings also can change too. You can get the sauce, the mayonnaise. You can put cheese on it. You can have tomato-based ones. You can put eggs on top. It's sky's the limit, really. I think that's why those are so popular. It's customizable. Takoyaki you can kind of customize. Okonomiyaki definitely. Kushikatsu, there's so many different types. So definitely check those out. If you go, even going to different shops, you might have different versions. I did skirt on this briefly. Yakisoba, which are the fried soba noodles. That's also a kind of famous one in Osaka. You can get those in the okonomiyaki shops. Probably takoyaki shops might do them as well. They just cook them on the hot plate, and you can mix them with fish and meat as well, just like you do with the okonomiyaki. What's it called? Takoyaki. I forgot the name. That's I saw that briefly. It's kind of like a rolled omelette thing you can do on the hot plate too, so you can get those. There's also one I didn't show, which was Takoyaki, which is also famous in Kansai or Osaka. It's Konamon, which is like guts, I think, sort of like intestines. They cook those, they stew them a bit, so it's a little bit chewy, a little bit tender. And I think they usually add konnyaku in there too, which is the kind of jelly made from the konnyaku potato. It's a little bit weird. It's a kind of like a gelatinous looking thing, but it's not animal thing at all. So takoyaki is kind of interesting, kind of like a mini pot casserole thing. Yeah, so Osaka, home to lots of different interesting foods, so definitely check those out if you come to Osaka. As for the places I went to, so Umeda for the okonomiyaki, that's on the Loop line on JR. It's on the Midosuji line on Metro. Namba also is on the Midosuji line. It's a bit difficult to get to by JR, but you can go there from Tennoji fairly easily. I recommend the Metro though. Dobutsenmaya station is close to Shinsekai. That's also on the Midosuji line. But you can also get there by the Loop line, which will be from Shin Imamiya station. It's also on the Nankai line too, if you're coming up from the south to come from Kansai Airport, for example. That's also Shin Imamiya station, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. So yeah, lots of stations around Shinsekai. You can usually see Tsutenkaku from there, so you can just head towards that. You'll get there pretty soon. So there we go. Thank you for watching. I hope that was useful. Let me know if you have any questions about that in the comments. So leave a comment, like this video, what else? Share this channel, subscribe, leave a super thanks if you really liked it. Join one of my membership levels if you love me and you want to see me even more. But otherwise, that's it. Thank you for watching and take care. See you again. Bye bye.